Καλησπέρα. Τι κάνετε? Πώς είστε? Σήμερα θα συνεχίσουμε το παιχνίδι που ανέβασα βίντεο το μεσημεράκι. Να δούμε τουλάχιστον το πολύ ένα ακόμα επεισόδιο. Για να σε έχετε υποσχεθεί στο βίντεο ότι θα κάνω ακόμα ένα επεισόδιο και λόγω χρόνου δεν το έκανα. Οπότε χωρίς πολύ καθυστέρηση, σιγά σιγά πάμε να ξεκινήσουμε. Αλλά πριν ξεκινήσουμε θέλω να πω ένα-δύο πραγματάκια. Καταρχήν αυτό το game απαγορεύτηκε στο PS4 το κατάστημα λόγω των πολύ σεξουαλικών απαιτήσεων που έχει και έχει λογοκριθεί. Εγώ το θεωρώ σαν ένα, ας το πούμε, το τώρα διαθετικό σαν ένα χαζοζουράκι το οποίο έχει την πλάκα του αναλόγως. Λοιπόν, για να δούμε τώρα. Λογικά αν κάνω αυτό, περιμένετε, γιατί πρέπει να βρω τρόπο να συγχρονίσω λίγο τα πράγματα μου εδώ πέρα. Θέλω πριν αρχίσουμε μια χάρη από εσάς. Αν θέλετε μπορείτε κάτω στα σχόλια στις απαντήσεις που θα μας δίνει το παιχνίδι να μου γράφετε τι να απαντάω. Αν θέλετε μπορείτε να το πάτε και πάνω σας δηλαδή, και ό,τι μου γράφετε κάτω στα σχόλια θα επιλέγω. Λοιπόν, πατάω εδώ. Εμένα μου είναι λίγο δυνατούτσικα. Εσύ με χαμηλώσω λίγο την ένταση του το δικό μου ακουστικών. Εδώ νομίζω ψήνω καλά. Θα πάμε να δούμε το τρίτο κεφάλαιο. Εδώ που λέει, να εξηγήσω κάτι, εδώ που λέει 56-23% είναι το πόσο έχουμε εξερευνήσει τις απαντήσεις του παιχνιδιού. Σε κάθε chapter δείτε άλλα πράγματα να κάνεις. Μέσα αυτό που έπαιξε αρχήν στο βίντεο ήταν να πάρουμε τον αριθμό τηλεφώνου των κοριτσιών. Τώρα στο επόμενο θα δούμε τι διαφορετικό θα μας δει, ποιος είναι ο στόχος μας. Λοιπόν, πάμε στο τρίτο chapter που είναι εδώ πέρα, με αυτήν εδώ, και ο στόχος είναι να πάμε σπίτι με αυτήν. Πατάμε play. Ωραία μουσικουλά. Δεν ξέρω και να χορεύω και ένα στραμμάρα μου. Wow. Μας πέταξε απάντηση. Τι κάνουμε τώρα? Ας επιλέξουμε το A.
Hey, hey, can I ask you something really quickly?
What?
I need to get a present for my baby sister.
What?
Like, a present for my baby sister.
Like here.
She's gonna be like, what, 4 years old?
Πολύ γρήγορα.
What do you think I should get her?
Dancing. No.
You don't know?
No.
Alright.
Αυτό ήταν κακή.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Και εδώ μου δείτε. Πάμε B. Η πρώτη απάντησε το λάθος γιατί έτσι προσέγγισε το προηγούμενο.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational.
Επεισόδιο.
So, starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice.
Δεν ξέρω εσείς, νομίζετε κάτι, θέλετε να γράψετε κάτι για το ποια απάντηση να επιλέξω? Εγώ ας πούμε τώρα είμαι ανάμεσα στην B και στην A και μου κάνει και λίγο η C. Αν θέλετε να γράψετε κάτι στα σχόλια μου, αν θέλετε να προτείνετε κάτι κι εσείς. Αλλιώς θα επιλέξω εγώ. Ωραία, εδώ δεν βλέπω να γράφει κανείς. Θα επιλέξω... Πάμε B. Πάμε B.
Hey, you want a drink?
No.
Come on, let's get a drink.
I'm dancing.
Okay.
Όχι.
And don't ask her if she wants a drink that early. Wait until she likely would want a drink, and also when you know her better.
Λοιπόν.
I'm Richard.
Jana.
Nice to meet you.
Άρα οτιδήποτε θα να το κάνουμε μάλλον γύρω από το χορό, από ό,τι κατάλαβα.
That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking because it's a noisy dance floor. So that's exactly it. Very quick, then back to dancing. Πάμε να δοκιμάσουμε ένα dance, να χορέψουμε λίγο κοντύτερα. Υπάρχει λάθος απαντήσεις και σε αυτό το παιχνίδι, αλλά δεν υπάρχει χάνω ή δεν χάνω. Είναι σαν tutorial. If you're just dancing kind of near her, then you know she could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer.
Μμμ. Να ξαναβγάζει πάλι αυτό με το ποτό. Είμαστε βέβαια και το τρέλ του Κίσα λογικά θα φάμε άκυρο. Και αυτό μου φαίνεται λίγο κάπως. Εγώ είμαι ανάμεσα στο A, αλλά θέλω να δοκιμάσω και το C. Αλλά ας μην κάνουμε αυτό, πάμε να δοκιμάσουμε το A πρώτα. Ξανά.
I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor to get off of there, because you know there's only so much you can do in that noisy, busy place.
Άρα το βήμα που έκανα πριν με το ποτό
And the music changes and it's a lame track.
ήταν βιαστικό. Γι' αυτό πριν βγήκε άκυρο.
So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very much.
But you seem sober. It's strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem sober?
Can't dance as well if I drink too much.
All right. Well, we started.
Στρίχω. Γιατί.
Now, so
Yeah, now
Be
it's
okay.
okay. No, I'm not standing.
and I think I saw you. Obviously, I saw you on the dance floor. But I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
You don't like smoking?
Για να δούμε τώρα εδώ πέρα. Το below.
Well, I don't smoke, but that's all right. It's cool that you smoke. I mean, I've got lots of friends and I had ex-girlfriends that smoke, but you know, I don't do it. But I mean, maybe I could try one day. I might like. I mean,
You don't need to try, but thank you for your
yeah,
approval.
if you wanted to, even you're probably not allowed to here. But if you want to go for a cigarette, I'll come with you outside. So just say if you fancy one.
Okay, thank you. That's nice.
Come on, dude, is that what you really think? If it is, okay, but if it's not, don't lie. Guys that just say me too all the time or say, oh, that's okay. No, not the
Αυτή ήταν έτσι και
strongest
σε απάντηση.
guys, not the most attractive guys. So try not to do that. And so you smoke, but do you have any other bad habits, or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or anything.
Compulsive gambler, or
No,
I don't know,
not
thief.
yet.
Like, what is it? What's the word for the people that have to steal things? Like there's a technical.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know there
I
is
do.
one though, right?
Necro.
It's like
necro something.
that's people that have sex with dead people. Check necrophiliac, yeah? No.
Not that,
and I
I
was
don't
thinking
have that.
narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is. So, do you have any bad habits?
Δεν ξέρω. Αμέ.
But I don't think I have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't tried like super hard drugs, but a couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh with people, a little bit
That's good
impatient.
honesty.
Impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like a habit that really annoys people.
Okay. It's good.
Excellent. In
That
this
is-
case, you want to have some honesty, and sometimes the honesty can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Yeah?
I like to go hiking. I take my dog and we hike in the mountains a lot.
Oh yeah?
It's great. And let me see. Yoga?
Do you have a dream of like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something
No,
like this?
it's too cold. Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the
No.
morning and they got to the top by sunset or
They had help.
nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
I don't
it
think
seems
I would do
like
it.
it's kind of easy.
No, you would
No?
do it.
I like to think I would, but if you put me there, I don't know.
So you hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports. I tried climbing recently. Sometimes I play squash. Used to play tennis, but I guess now I just go to the gym a few times a week, and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
Yes. Κοίταξε το παιδί, ότι πάει γυμναστήριο πάει. Τώρα αν εννοείς εμένα, τότε... Ναι, οπωσδήποτε είναι έτσι ένα παιχνίδι. Δεν θα την βέβαια τον πλήρω λίγο σαν άλλο adventure, αλλά πιστεύω ότι έχει έτσι την πλάκα του. Λοιπόν, για να δούμε τώρα τι απαντάμε τώρα εδώ πέρα. Να βάλω τώρα να βάλουμε το C.
Look, I'm going to be straight with you. It's quite a problem for me at the moment with girls because I just get too much attention, and when I'm, just slightly close to a girl, she wants to get married and all of this stuff, and I don't have a six-pack. So imagine if I add a six-pack as well. So I go to the gym, but I'm always there, and I'm like, shall I do two more? Well, I get to, the girls like me a lot already, so.
So you do
Let me
it for
chill.
the benefit of women.
Well,
So you're not too hot.
Do it for benefit of women. I mean, they're already benefited a lot, so it's mainly for me, but it's just that extra motivation that you get when you're single and desperate, and you're like, I need a girl, come on, one more rep,
And
come
you
on.
have so many.
I didn't. Well, when I'm single, I do, but when I have a relationship, I only have one.
Okay.
Notice that this is said with a smirk, but it is taking her attack and not being a wussy, about it. Not
Το περίμενα πολύ χειρότερο.
attacking her back.
Το θέμα είναι καμιά φορά με
and
τις
playing this
απαντήσεις.
kind of arrogant, cocky role that actually
Μου πείτε,
works very well.
αν πάτε και δείτε, να πάτε να δείτε το προηγούμενο επεισόδιο.
I'm trying to guess. I mean, when I look at you, I think.
Κάτσε να τελειώσω το διάλογο, θα σας
kind
πω.
of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that. But what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance?
I did.
You studied?
I did.
Dance?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like ballet schools and stuff, but you can
It's,
study.
there's music at the university too. It's an art school. But yes,
Oh.
dance, ballet, jazz, hip hop.
Yeah, cool. Justin
lot of
Timberlake,
things.
Usher.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly like that. Like we were here.
Nice one. And so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something
I
a
actually
dancer or
own a dance
something?
studio.
Ναι, έλεγα ότι έχει μερικές φορές κάποιες απαντήσεις που μπορεί να γράφουν στα τετραγωνάκια κάτι πολύ χειρότερο και τελικά να μην συμβαδίζει με τη λέξη. Δηλαδή, όταν να επιλέξω κάτι καλό, δεν ξέρω όμως πώς θα το εννοήσει, θα το πει ο φίλος μας από εδώ πέρα, ο Ρίτσαρντ. Λοιπόν, για να δούμε τώρα εδώ πέρα. Λέω το C.
Dance school, that's cool. So what types of dance do you have? You have like salsa, tango?
No, it's for little kids, so like ballet, beginners ballet and jazz.
And how long are the classes normally?
They're about an hour every week.
Okay, and you teach them yourself, or it's your school, right?
No, yeah, I teach them myself.
And other people teach sometimes, or is...
No. We have, I have an assistant who's just kind of there to help because there's so many kids.
How long have you had your school?
About 2 years.
That's good, and it's going well, yeah?
Yeah, it's going very well. We do recitals, it's fun.
How many people in a class normally, children?
About 10.
That's not bad, so quite busy.
It is busy. A couple classes a week, 2 or 3 classes a week.
You could have been so much more interested in here. It's a very rich subject to talk about. There is a lot of passion and emotion attached to it, but you asked a couple of boring questions and it can easily die out now. I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh.
May I?
Yeah.
Όπως οι κίτρινες απαντήσεις είναι οι τσικίες. Τώρα εδώ πέρα να τολμήσουμε να θα πω το γιατί δεν ξέρω και πού θα το θέσει βέβαια αυτό. Για να δούμε. Η μάνα μας το έχει και στο B.
So what's written there? I like to get fucked by a bunch of guys in all of my...
No.
Όχι.
Not okay. No, that's not even funny. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but it's not.
What's wrong? You don't like having sex with
Το
other
αστείο είναι...
men, or what? What about just me? Do you want to tattoo my name? I tell you what, after we do the thing we're going to do, you're going to tattoo my name.
Το προηγούμενο gameplay είχε κάτι παρόμοιο και δεν το πήγε έτσι.
Seriously, fuck you.
What?
Go.
But come on, you got tattoos. You know what that means? It means you're
That means nothing.
Easy,
that means nothing. No. Fuck you. Go.
Alright, keep it down. Alright, catch you later. Maybe have some drinks and I'll catch you later when you're chilled out. That was uncalled for, man. Very rude. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Το ξέρω. Αλλά την προηγούμενη το προηγούμενο το έπαιρες τελείως διαφορετικά. Αλλά ήθελα να δω τι θα γίνει. Είναι η πρώτη φορά που λύσεις τα παιχνίδια και έχεις τέτοια αντίδραση. Ποτέ δεν πρέπει να λέμε ποτέ. Λοιπόν, πάμε τώρα σοβαρά όμως. Τη βλακή μας την κάναμε.
You've got like coordinates here. What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like the most beautiful place or something?
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went, so very special.
So the idea is like you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's strange.
Cool. if someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
So I think that's probably enough about me. What is it that you do?
It's kind of strange, right? So I'm not like an accountant or whatever. So I make videos for YouTube, so I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos?
Θέλω να εργαστούμε να γίνουμε επαγγελματίες.
Just giving advice about health and different things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and you know when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
So basically,
that's how you make the money.
That's what's paying me, like 1 cent each one or whatever, and it adds up.
Interesting. So. Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
Είμαι και εγώ εδώ, φίλε, πες μια καλή κουβέντα. Να το πάω λίγο επιπόλαια, γιατί είχα πει ότι το βίντεο που ανέβασα θα ήταν το πιο σοβαρό αυτού του παιχνιδιού. Σε αυτό εδώ θα προσπαθήσω να εξετάσουμε όσες πιο πολλές επιλογές μας δίνει. Γι' αυτό πατώ καμιά φορά και απαντήσεις που δεν πρέπει να λέμε, θα είναι λίγο πιο ελεύθερες και αλλιώς δεν υπάρχει έχασες τέτοιο, είναι να τις εξερευνήσεις όλες. Γι' αυτό είναι και τα ποσοστά το άλλο, δηλαδή κανονικά θα να παίξεις όλα τα επεισόδια full, πρέπει να πατήσεις όλες τις απαντήσεις, να πάει 100% το ποσοστό. Να εξερευνήσεις όλες τις περιπτώσεις και όλες τις δράσεις. Δεν ξέρω αν θα δούμε όλες, θα δούμε τώρα. Λέω να βάλω το A.
What? I'm not gay. I've had lots of girlfriends. Many.
Many?
Yeah.
Are you a player?
Well, I'm more closer to being a player than to being a gay. Definitely had more women than men.
Okay.
Zero, obviously, to clarify.
Zero men.
To clarify.
Zero men, many women.
Yeah, many. I mean, more. Now, although I do get a limited amount of girls, it's not something that you need to brag about at every opportunity. You could just quietly get many girls, not tell girls that you get many girls, but just be confident and know, and not need to tell people, for example, by saying, I get many girls. Don't say it. You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah? But is it usually in clubs? Because for me it's definitely not.
No, I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No, it doesn't always seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, most people go into clubs, they're just looking for something that's not serious, right? That's the general thing.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends only. Yeah, so I try not to.
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too drunk. We've managed to find this quiet place for conversation. So it's maybe, we shouldn't categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yep, that's safe.
Πριν συνεχίσουμε, να βρω στο σημείο ότι την προηγούμενη ερώτηση μας ρώτησε αν είμαστε γκέι, αν είχα ένα πρακτικό αυτό το καφέ που παίρνουμε από το Γρηγόρη και τέτοια, θα έκανα μια αντίθεση που έδειξα ένα έργο γι' αυτό, αλλά δεν το έχω τώρα που χρειάζεται μόνο αυτό, θα είχε πολύ φάση. Αλλά, λοιπόν, για να δούμε τώρα τι θα απαντήσουμε εδώ πέρα. Μ' αρέσει το A. Τώρα το C είναι λίγο παράτολμο. Δεν ξέρω. Και αυτό είναι καλό. Ας κάνουμε μια λίγο παρόρταλμη κίνηση να δούμε το A. Αλλιώς είναι στο B, δηλαδή βασικά στο... Τώρα το ένστικτό μου λέει να πατήσω B, επιθυμεί με να πατήσω A. Για να δούμε το A.
Can I you just got a little bit.
Yeah,
Little bit here.
sure.
Nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Cute little ears. Hidden away.
Thank you.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
what you've got
that's it,
here,
yeah.
you've got playfulness and a little bit of sexuality, which is the perfect way to escalate things physically.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied, and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked, and everyone called me ugly, so it was just unhappy. But it's okay, I'm alright now. But
You're very handsome now.
Αυτό μου φαίνεται πολύ υπερβολικό. Νομίζω το A. Κατά μεγάλη πιθανότητα που το βλέπω μπροστά.
oh, thank you. And I was going to say you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Not good, because she actually made the first move. She's given you a compliment. That's brilliant. You want to keep that dynamic going as long as possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes her think about you when you're not together. It makes her work harder for you, show off, do all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic, and you messed up. So
Yeah, let's have a drink. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Nice to meet you.
Εν τω μεταξύ αυτό με τα δύο καλαμάκια ποτέ δεν το κατάλαβα.
I know we haven't been talking for long,
Και
but
τα βάζουνε.
to me it's going pretty well so far, so I'm happy I came and talked to you.
Me too.
Εδώ μας χτυπάει και το στόχο που έχουμε για αυτό το επεισόδιο. Ας το πατήσουμε να δούμε.
Like, what do you say we just get out of here and go back, go back to my house? Nothing like too crazy, but just more comfortable there to hang out.
No, I think it might be too early to go to your house.
Okay.
Maybe we could go somewhere else?
Yeah, cool. Or we can stay here for a little bit and see what happens.
Okay, I would like that.
No, too soon. I know there's this phrase about
Το φαντάστηκα.
while the iron is hot, but in this case it's better to let the tension kind of sit for a while and do it in a very smooth way, not kind of like, oh, she's kissing me, she's letting me do stuff, I need to take her home right now. Seems a little bit eager, a little bit predatory, a little bit aggressive.
Οκ. Δεν το πήρες όμως αυτό. Ωραία. Όχι. Να μην το δοκιμάσουμε αυτό ξανά. Να δοκιμάσουμε αυτό.
I don't know what you think about this place, but the music's kind of
Yeah, it's
whatever,
not so good.
and drinks not so good either. But
Right.
I know somewhere with really good music and nice drinks as well.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone. Put your number in there, and I don't know, meet in a few days or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You don't want to make the invitation to house explicit, you want to make it implicit so that she can agree to it without feeling like a slut. Well done.
Βγήκε.
In a
Μπράβο.
noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice.
Δεν το περίμενα.
That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking.
Άντε, προλαβαίνουμε να κάνουμε ακόμα ένα level.
So that's exactly it. Very
Πάμε next level. Ένα λεπτάκι. Ωραία. Εγώ λέω το B. Πάμε να δοκιμάσουμε το B.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka. This is philosophy, right?
There is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna?
Nice to meet you.
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
Okay. Για να βάλουμε το A.
So do you mind if I join you for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool. So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So well done for choosing that. It's the right option.
Τι είναι find out about here?
And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
He's from Czech Republic. Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
fiction, non-fiction?
fiction and like 20th century American lit.
Okay. Who's that, Mark Twain or something?
Like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A
nice.
Day No Pigs Would Die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
yeah.
it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
Bulgakov.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I like Russian lit.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Yeah, I guess so. We do.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible, because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever, so
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Δεν έχω σχολιάσει και στο προηγούμενο βιντεάκι που κάνετε και το σχολιάσει. Μου αρέσει πολύ το decor του αυτό που μας συμβουλεύει. Και είναι το ίδιο άτομο. Αλλά ανάλογα με τα απαντήσεις και το λέγω decor βλέπω. Λοιπόν. Να δοκιμάσουμε το B. Γιατί οι άλλες οι απαντήσεις δεν μου κάθονται καλά.
You teach at university?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go to university. I never liked school, and I thought it was just like a waste of time, university, because think about it, you work for those 3 or 4 years, and then you've got experience, and you probably earn more money than the people that went to university, and there's not really much point to it, so it's kind of a waste of time, isn't it, university?
It depends on the person. I think there are quite a few people that agree with you.
Yeah, generally people agree with me. In most
Generally.
ways, but
Well, I don't know if
yeah.
I would say most people, but there are people who are
Most.
successful without university, for sure.
Yeah, but that's not saying it's pointless what you do or anything. I'm
Oh.
sure it's still I'm
Thanks.
sure it's still good. It's cool.
I think what I do is important.
It's good that you think it's important. That's important for a job.
Okay.
No, really, I mean it, because
Good
a
that
lot
I
of
think
people
that it's
do.
important.
it's good that you think that what you're doing is worthwhile. Because
Like
so
that
many
I'm
people,
deluded.
No. Like, no. If you believe it, then it comes true, like The Secret. So in that sense,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Although if done kind of playfully, it might be okay. It's probably not the best time to be insulting and teasing, so not the best option.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
Εντάξει, αλλά δεν ήξερα πού θα το πάει όμως.
What
ρε
does
φίλε.
that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Δηλαδή, αν επέλεγα ένα από τα άλλα δύο, θα το πήγαινε χύμα όπως του πέταξε με την άλλη που έχουν δει την αντίδραση, ή θα το πήγαινε αυτό που δεν ξέρεις πώς θα αντιδράσει. Ο φίλος με το Ρίτσαρντ, το μεταξύ παρένθεση, είναι η μόνη αυτή και προηγούμενη κοπέλα που της είπα δεν είναι Ρίτσαρντ και δεν γέλασε με το όνομά μας. Στο βίντεο που έχω κάνει και στο πρώτο επεισόδιο το είχα παίξει εγώ μόνος μου και δύο κοπέλες προηγούμενες γέλασαν με το όνομα μου και μου έκανε πολύ εντύπωση. Λοιπόν, συνεχίζουμε. Επειδή είχε μ' αρέσουν, αλλά για να δούμε που λέει εδώ με το challenge, μήπως βάλουμε μια πιο καλή απάντηση, να δούμε πού θα το πάει.
Wait, American culture, isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms? Like, what are you teaching? Like, here we invented the hamburger in 1940 or something.
Well, there really isn't a question of whether or not we have culture. We certainly do. You can look back through history, and yes, maybe ours isn't as long, but
Yeah,
to
not
say
very
that,
long.
yeah, but to say that American culture doesn't exist is to argue that Western culture has really had no influence, even in Eastern Europe, let's say.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff, but wouldn't it be better that they learn something else? Because, like, if you're going to teach about America, teach business or technology. Because what's culture? Like, what? Tell me. Like, what
Well,
is
for
the
example,
artists, the authors? Like,
It doesn't even matter who the artists and authors are. What's important is that we have our own perspective on the world, and that in order to interact successfully with us, so if you're a business person, if you want to interact successfully with an American business person, you need to understand what their daily life looks like and kind of how they perceive the environment.
okay, cool. So it's like when you're learning about business in China and you have to, you know, give your business card with two hands.
Quite
and
literally, yes.
All of that
This
stuff.
is the same thing.
Got it. Okay, so it's not really teaching about history and art and
No.
whatever else. Okay, nice one. Well, that's very useful because actually American culture, like modern culture, is what leads the world, right? We
Yeah.
all kind of follow.
If you can challenge someone, get them to prove themselves to you, and then approve of them, validate them, it has a powerful psychological effect. So it's the right option. Well done.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Όχι. λέω να αποπειραθούμε το C. Για προσπάθεια.
Well, when you have a problem like this, it's important to, that's it, you should talk to your boss about the problem. You know, whatever it is, not important, but, you know, talk to them in a way that shows that you're on their side.
Okay.
And that you want the best for the department, and it should be okay.
Okay. That's pretty good advice.
Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but, you know, I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by. So you got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. So all of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
Κάτσε. Και μας πήγε στην Ευρώπη. Δηλαδή πέρασε και από εδώ. Και εγώ που ήμουνα. Όχι ρε γαμώτο. Πω. Πρέπει να έχω πιο πολύ τα μάτια μου ανοιχτά. Να το πάμε σαν να είμαι σε BKA.
Grand Canyon, yeah, I've never been there, but I'd like to go. Maybe, you know, go to, what's a good trip? Go to New York, go to LA, San Francisco, Vegas, and then it's somewhere near there, isn't it? So
It's over there, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in that region. Then go down there, cause hang out for what's good, like 2 days? Or
I think
just
2
a day
days.
trip?
You could do it in a day, or 2 days would be better, but 1 day you could do that, yeah.
I always wanted to go since I saw Superman 2 when they go down on he goes down on the donkey because he's too scared to go on the flying things, and then Superman comes and they have their base in the Grand Canyon. So it was, when I was a kid, it was good. I always wanted to go. You should watch it, Superman, classic.
Oh, okay. If it's got the Grand Canyon in it.
This is coming back to you, you know, relating everything to yourself. It's not the best answer and it's not necessary. You can keep the conversation focused on her at this point. Oh, should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Well, actually, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a coffee there. And I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good. Correct. Now, most guys can't do this, you know, so it's very cool, makes you look
Εντάξει,
more
κάθαρο.
confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right?
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a pinch.
nice. Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Το μπίλα.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously, Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
That's good.
Για να δοκιμάσουμε.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English, because in some places like
Yes,
America,
don't
we have a
worry,
very
yeah.
good reputation, and then some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like, the hooligans go drinking and stuff. So the reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch
There's
of- yeah.
We're lucky. We don't have any real racism or anything really
bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
Για να δοκιμάσουμε να το... Αλλά πάλι μας είπε να μην το κάνουμε αμέσως. Αλλά μην το πάμε αμέσως.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening, because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the moon strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
Αν και νομίζω σε αυτή την περίπτωση ίσως να πετύχει και η πρώτη
we need to
επιλογή.
do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date from there and take the number. And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Cool.
Δεν ξέρω. Να δοκιμάσουμε. Θέλω να δω.
Hang on, come closer a second. Just see something. That's it.
Βλακεία.
Come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face. You've got really
Why?
soft skin and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to like kuchi something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you?
No. Guys don't do that.
To you.
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it. Because it's like a big compliment. You look young, you have nice skin, so touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry, that makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands, if that's what you're worried about. No germs or bacteria or whatever.
Still, no.
Well,
Pues que
maybe
no lo
it's too
digas.
soon. I'll wait.
Definitely too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on. Yeah?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Really want to touch your face now. Alright.
Creepy.
Okay.
Okay, that was a funny example, but in the daytime you really don't need to touch her at all. It's fine just to work towards the number and have a good conversation.
And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to Vilnius. So, pretty busy.
You have free time, no?
Maybe.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah? Cool. I might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Now think about this. Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans. Well, to avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week? It's very easy to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
Είμαι ανάμεσα από τα δύο. Πάμε στο πρώτο.
So listen, we should meet one day, go for drinks. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's my phone. Just put your number. I'll be in touch. Cool.
Not the best way to go for a date because it's very general and you've had a lot of conversation, a lot of opportunity to find out things that you could do together that would be more interesting. So to go to the old traditional date is not the best option, but not that bad, so it's still okay.
Ένα λεπτάκι. Ωραία. Θέλω να δοκιμάσουμε το B.
Okay, so I better be going. See ya.
Okay, bye.
This one is counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer. The reason is that if you're too friendly at the leaving, like, okay, see you again soon, it's lovely to meet you, really enjoyed it, see you, bye, like that, then it just means that she knows that you like her, she's She knows you're going to message her and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he want to see me again? Just makes you look very cool and keeps her thinking about you in the interim between the time where you say bye-bye and the time when you message her and get in touch again. This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over. It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there looming.
Λοιπόν, έχουν μείνει μία, δύο, τρεις, τέσσερις, πέντε, έξι, έξι περιπτώσεις. Λοιπόν, καταρχήν το παιχνίδι είναι μεγάλη βλακεία, ούτε ένα νούμερο δεν τσίπησα. Δεν κάνω. Λοιπόν, γνώμη για αυτό το παιχνίδι. Δεν ξέρω κατά πόσο βολεύει στην αληθινή ζωή. Υποτίθεται ότι ήταν ένα show παλιά που είχα πει στο πρώτο βιντεάκι του και τώρα με το φέρνει σε παιχνίδι. Δεν ξέρω αν μπορεί να κάποιες συμβολές αυτά που είδατε. Τώρα σαν παιχνίδι φαίνεται καλούτσι. Εγώ σε καμιά μας κατηγορία δεν πέφτει τα απόλυτα adventures παιχνίδια, παρόλο που κάτσε δεν ξέρω το χαρακτηρίζει adventure το παιχνίδι. Για να τσεκάρουμε να δούμε καταρχήν, για να ξέρουμε δηλαδή τι, αν το χαρακτηρίζει adventure δεν θα το έλεγα και απόλυτο adventure αυτό, γιατί είναι σαν να βλέπεις ταινία αλλά δεν έχεις πάλι και τον απόλυτο έλεγχο. Για να δούμε, εδώ βασικά εγώ adventure, ναι, έχει μια περιπέτεια, ναι. Simulator όμως θέλει, δεν συμφωνώ καθόλου που το λέτε. Λοιπόν, καλό έχει την πλάκα του, έχει με κάποιες απαντήσεις πολύ ιδιαίτερες, από ό,τι καταλαβαίνω, γιατί θεωρήθηκε από κάποιο καταστήμα ότι πρέπει να λείπει αυτό το παιχνίδι. Αλλά απ' την άλλη είμαι στις άποψεις τι μήνυμα λαμβάνει ο καθένας, άρα δεν ξέρω αν είναι καλό ή κακό αυτό το game. Εμένα μου φαίνεται καλούτσικο, έχει την πλάκα του. Τώρα για μόνο δεν ξέρω που διασκεδάστε. Κάτι φάση αν έχετε ένα φίλο θα πάτε να το παίξετε και να έχετε ανταλλαγή απόψεων. Ναι. Να κάνετε. Γενικά αυτά. Βαθμολογία δεν του βάλω ακόμα γιατί δεν το έχω τερματίσει. με 1,6. Πείτε μου αν θέλετε να το τερματίσουμε σε κάποιο άλλο live stream ή σε κάποιο βίντεο. Ουσιαστικά βλέπετε από το δεύτερο επεισόδιο και μετά το έχω παίξει. Ναι. Το αφήνω πάνω αν θέλετε, αφήστε ένα σχόλιο από κάτω να συνεχίσει, αλλιώς μέχρι εδώ που είδαμε. Έχει κάποιο ενδιαφέρον, αλλά δεν ξέρω πόσο ενδιαφέρον εδώ μπορεί να έχει ενδιαφέρον να το βλέπει, αλλά για αυτό που το παίζει έχει πολύ λίγες επιλογές. Έχω παίξει και άλλο παιχνίδι τέτοιο style, ας πούμε, που ήταν πολύ πιο μικρό από αυτό, γιατί εδώ πρέπει το κάθε επεισόδιο είναι μισή ώρα, που είχε λίγο πιο λίγο action. Αυτό είναι, αυτή η είδους η μορφή ήταν μια πιο παλιά μορφή στο video games που τώρα έχει εγκαταλειφθεί. Λοιπόν, αυτά. Πείτε μου τι θέλω να κάνω με αυτό το παιχνίδι. Είπα να κάνω ακόμα ένα επεισόδιο γιατί το υποσχέθηκα στο βίντεο που κάναμε. Είπα να κάνω το επόμενο, αλλά επειδή ήταν πολύ χρόνο το έκοψα και συμπληρωθώ σε like. Τώρα από εκεί και πέρα τα αφήνω πάνω σας μέχρι την επόμενη φορά. Να είστε όλοι καλά. Θα τα πούμε σε κάποιο επόμενο live βίντεο. Μάλλον θα δούμε τώρα που θα βουλέψει. Ίσως να έχει και ένα ακόμα live με λίγο πιο ιδιαίτερα παιχνίδια. Αυτό είναι κάτι διαφορετικό. Λοιπόν, μέχρι την επόμενη φορά, να είστε όλοι καλά.